verses 20 through 27 from the NIV. It says, "My son, pay attention to what I say." Pay attention. Pay attention to what I say. Turn your ear to my words. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them within your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and health, and health to one's whole body. Here it is. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free from perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the path for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the left, or do not turn to the right or left. Keep your feet from evil. If I could go back to verse 23 again, which is my key verse, 23. Above all, wait, let's read that together. Can we read that together? All right, let's read that together. Ready? Read. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Subject this morning, guard your heart. Touch the group, tell them, guard your heart. Now contact somebody. We're going to pray and then we're going to move. Let's pray. Father, we thank you. Thank you for this time that we have now. As we open up our hearts and our spirits to you, you to make a deposit in our life that can never be erased. Give us a word that will change us forever. Forever. That will change us forever. Let this word grow us into a place of maturity, that we better understand who you are. As a byproduct of understanding who you are, we now recognize who we are. Thank you for what you're about to say to us today. As always, we now say, speak, Lord. Your service is this. In Jesus' name. Somebody say, amen. Before you sit down, I want you to touch 3 people and tell them, I'm going home different than the way I came. All right, now you can start. I go over, I'm learning how to do this. My approach is the call that God has placed on my life to teach and preach the word of God. In this time, in this experience that we have together, is to make sure I do not reduce the word down to us just sitting around a campfire, as it were, and me telling you Bible stories. I never want the word to be me just giving you a story in the Bible and you understanding the story. But the challenge that God has placed on my life as it relates to this church is to provoke you to think. Everybody say think. Come on, shout as loud as you can. Think. That's my job, is to provoke this body of believers to think. Because the greatest enemy of the believer is not the don't know because of a lack of knowledge. So when God wanted to heal his people, when God wanted to deliver his people, when God wanted to set his people free and rid them of disease and empower them, those who were broken, when God wanted a remedy for that, what God did, he says in Psalms 107 verse 20, he says, I sent my word to heal their disease. In other words, watch me, y'all, watch me. Let's despiritualize that. God says, in order for them to get healed, I gave them information. All right. I gave them information. Anybody got a Bible? I know we got the apps on the phone, but anybody got the book, the Bible? Anybody got? Let me kind of sit just for a second. Now I'm gonna make you mad. I'm gonna make some of y'all mad. Now this right here, as much as I love it, this is not the word of God. Lord have mercy. As much as I love this book, it has no power. Like that, y'all. You thought you could go lay this on your children and say in the name of Jesus. This has no power. The power that the word possesses is the word that is in you. Y'all help me here with that. Y'all don't believe me. You don't believe me. But listen, the word is only powerful when it comes out of you. Lord help me. Words on a page have no power. Words in a believer can turn a city upside down. So you don't come to church for emotionalism. You come to church to think. God told me to tell you. God told me to preach to the minds of the people because you are renewed. You are changed by the renewing of your mind. John 5, Jesus walks into a city where he finds a man at a pool. Where this man has allowed his condition to mold and shape him. He has allowed his culture to mold and shape his condition or the way he thought of himself. See, oftentimes we church folk show up at church looking for God to do the miraculous. Okay? A miracle by definition is when God steps into our circumstance and does something that we could not do for ourselves. That connotates a miracle. When God turns a situation that I could not turn myself. When God lifts a weight that I could not lift myself. That is a miracle. But this incident in John 5 where Jesus goes to the man at the pool doesn't fit that definition. Stay with me now. It doesn't fit the definition where God steps into a situation and does something for you that you could not do for yourself. So the question is, was this incident in John 5 where Jesus goes to the pool and heals the man, was it a miracle? This man had been laid there at the pool for 38 years. Jesus asked him a strange question. After he'd been there 38 years, Jesus basically asked this man, what do you want? Strange because he's been coming out there 38 years to get in the pool. Look at his response. He says, I've been coming out here, paraphrase, I've been coming out here 38 years and I don't have anybody to help me. Lord have mercy. These people know me. They know what I can do and they know what I can't do. They know I can't do this for myself. They know I'm too weak. They know I'm too slow. They know I'm broken on the inside. And when I need help, nobody comes to help me. And just do me a favor. Ask your neighbor, what do you want? What do you want? been immobilized because he doesn't know who he is. He spoke about the drama that was going on in his life. Jesus says to this man, arise up, take up your bed, and walk. Jesus doesn't speak to the drama. Jesus spoke to his destiny. Jesus doesn't talk to his problem. Jesus spoke to his purpose. Stand up and do what you're supposed to do. Leave the drama behind and come and get into your destiny. It does not matter how you got on this bed. Doesn't matter how long you've been on this bed. Doesn't matter who put you on this bed. Doesn't matter who left you on this bed. Jesus looks past his problem, his pain, and looks to his purpose and says to him, get up and walk. It wasn't the miraculous that changed the man. It was the message from Jesus that, mister, you can do this if you want to. Y'all not with me right here. It wasn't, see, in the past, if Jesus was going to heal, he put mud on somebody's eyes and tell them to go wash in the pool, but Jesus doesn't touch the man. Jesus just gives the man information. It wasn't so much a miracle as it was an awakening. It wasn't so much a miracle as it was a change in the man's thinking about himself. Which means he always had the potential to walk. He just gave his power away to his culture. Tell somebody, tell them, take your power back. Take your personal power back. Come on, tell somebody else, tell them, take your personal power back. All right, now let's discover together, how is it that we can take our power back? I want you to do me a favor. In a second, don't do it yet. In a second, I want everybody to count to 10. In a second, I don't want you to count with your mouth. I want you to count in your head to 10, all right? When I tell you to, I want you to count to 10 in your thoughts. Only in your thoughts. And I don't want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want you to count 1, 2, 3. Y'all got it? While you're counting, I want you to listen to me. If I give you another instruction, I want you to do it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Everybody, count to 10 now. Shout out your name. Okay. What happened to the counting? It stopped. Why did it stop? It stopped because you injected or introduced another thought. Y'all ain't hear me today. And look, when you introduced another thought, the old thought had to eject itself. The old thought had to leave because you brought in a brand new thought. Y'all ain't gonna help me here today. So when I asked you to shout out your name, the counting had to stop because you introduced a brand new thought. So when the devil is in your head, telling you you're going to be broke for the rest of your life. When the devil is talking to you, what you got to do is open your mouth and introduce a new thought. Your thought, if he tells you you're going to be broke the rest of your life, bring in the thought, my God shall supply all of my needs according to his riches in glory. When you introduce a new thought, the old thought is ejected. Y'all ain't got me here today. Go a little bit deeper. Your mind is divided into two parts. You have a conscious mind and the subconscious mind. You have a conscious mind, you have a subconscious mind. Say this, say, I have a conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Your conscious mind, listen to me now, your conscious mind is the awareness of life. It is the reason why you know what's happening around you. Your conscious mind, your conscious mind is the mind you are using right now as you sit here listening to me give this sermonic presentation. It is your conscious mind that's telling you where you are, who's around you, what's going around you, and you having the ability to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind controls the things that you are not aware of. Some things you've learned lay dormant. Some things lay dormant until you need them. Some things are because your subconscious mind houses your reactionary skills. It is the responsiveness to what comes upon you. Your subconscious mind has your learned behaviors on lockdown until it's time for them to come up. Y'all with me now? Until it's time for them to come up. Now watch this. Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from your heart. The Bible calls the subconscious mind the heart. Lord have mercy. The Bible calls your subconscious mind the heart. Watch this. Your conscious mind, watch this, we think of as being here. When we think about our minds, our conscious mind being in our head, our subconscious mind is here. Y'all with me, right? Our subconscious mind is here. So we've established that your conscious mind is your awareness as to how you know what's going on. I'm in the Bible, y'all. As to how you know what's going on around you. Listen to this. 90% of everything you do comes from your subconscious mind. Lord have mercy. I just told you your conscious mind is your awareness. How you know what's going on. You're engaged, you're in touch. But 90% of your life, as you sit here now, comes from your subconscious mind, what you are not aware of. Example, you've been sitting here all while I've been preaching and teaching. You've been breathing in and out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You ain't gave a thought to what you're doing. You ain't gave a thought to how you're doing it. All you know is you're still alive. Because your subconscious mind is what's producing the breathing that's coming out of your body. Lord have mercy. All right. Somebody here had an itch on their arm while ago. I see Alicia over there scratching her shoulder. She ain't thought about scratching her shoulder. She didn't have to say, I got an itch. What I need to do? I think I can scratch. No, she didn't think about it. Automatically, her subconscious mind would scratch. Because you live 90% of your life from your subconscious mind. I'm preaching better than y'all acting. Y'all don't think I'm in the book yet. Y'all don't think I'm in the book. So 90% of your life. All right, here we go. Watch this. Example. You remember when you first learned how to drive a car. When you were learning how to drive a car, it was your conscious mind that had to absorb all of that information as to how to drive a car. When you first learned how to drive a car, when you were a new driver, when you went in the car as a new driver, while you were driving, you didn't want nobody to talk to you. Because you wanted to stay focused on what you were doing. You didn't want nobody to talk to you because you had to concentrate. In fact, when you first learned how to drive, if somebody saw you and they saw you in the car, you weren't even able to wave at them and let them know who you were. They waving at you, but you can't wave back. You can't wave back because you got to focus on what you're doing. Y'all ain't going to help me today. You got to stay focused on your ability to drive because you're learning how to drive. When you first learn how to drive a car, you would never talk on a cell phone. because you were learning to drive. Watch what happened as you continue to drive. You got better, better, and better because now you have received the information. Watch this, y'all. Now when you drive, you can wave at everybody wave at you. Now when you drive, you can blast the radio up as loud as you want it to go. Now when you drive, you can talk on the cell phone. All while you're doing all that, while you're talking on the cell phone, listening to the music, waving at folk out in the street, all while you're doing that, you're still able to apply the brakes when you need to. You're still able to stop at a light when you need to, and you don't even give it a second thought. Lord have mercy. Why is all of that? It is because you are no longer driving with your conscious mind. Lord have mercy. You're no longer driving the car with your conscious mind. Now you're driving the car with your subconscious mind. Lord have mercy. And you manage to have a conversation while you're driving and you're still able to get home. Which means your conscious mind is no longer driving the car. You no longer have to think about it. It's natural for you now because it is now in your subconscious mind. You don't realize it yet, but I just told you how to hear and live off of the Word of God. Your conscious mind is like a sponge. It absorbs the information. Your conscious mind gives access to your conscious mind gives access to every guest that comes to visit. By guest, I mean information. Every bit of information that comes, your conscious mind gives it access. Watch this. Here's what happens. Information is given to your conscious mind. If you allow, watch this, if you allow that information to stay in your conscious mind, what happens is it gets heavy. It gains weight. As it gains weight, it drops down into your subconscious mind. And as it gets heavier, it begins to drop and form a life into your subconscious where you just live off of it, never having to think about it. God, help me today. It's gained weight, and the more you give to it, it drops into your subconscious mind. Now it becomes a part of who you are because it is now dropped into your subconscious mind and you react faster than you can think. The solution to problems that come through your subconscious mind, watch this. God says, now let the poor say I'm rich. Let the weak say I'm strong. See, the weak have to learn to say they're strong in spite of being in a condition of weakness. Because what you're doing is when you say I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong, the more you say it, the more weight it gains. Y'all hear me today. The more you rehearse it, the more weight it gains until it drops down into your subconscious mind. And you live from a place of strength, not even having to think about it because you rehearsed it enough. I'm preaching better than y'all. When information stays in your head long enough, it gets dense and it gets heavy and it drops into your subconscious mind. As you keep it, it drops into your... Have you ever had somebody come up and say to you, boy, you remember when we did this? And when they say that, you don't remember. But then they keep talking. And as they keep talking, it's digging something up. into your subconscious mind, and you now remember what it was you were trying to remember. Now get this, get this. The world is full of wrong information. And that wrong information is looking for a room. That wrong information is looking for a room to house itself in. The enemy knows that you're going to live your life out of the abundance of your subconscious, out of the abundance of your heart. The enemy knows that you're going to live your life from that. So from the day that you were born, people came to you, watch this, to give you donations and contributions in the form of thought and in the form of word. They're making donations to your life. They're making contributions to your life. And you're taking it all in, and it's becoming a part of who you are. I told you once before, there's something called the law of first principle. Meaning that the first thing you hear is what you're going to believe for the rest of your life. Which is why you always have to pray to be a good parent, because you have to make a deposit in your child that will never be erased. It's the law of first principle. Whatever they hear first, they're going to remember for the rest of their life. They're going to live the rest of their life saying, my mama told me. Y'all ain't going to hear me today. My mama said. Because that's the law of first principle. They're going to live their life based on what they heard first. But if you ain't got nothing to give them, Lord have mercy. If you don't have knowledge to give them, if you don't know the word of God to give them, not words on a book, but words that's in your heart. Y'all gonna hear me today. The words in the book have no power. It's only the word that's in your heart that can set the captive free. So information comes based on people you around. You eat what they eat. You wear what they wear. You do what they do. It grounds your consciousness, and it gets into your subconscious mind. So here you sit. And you are what was given to you. You are what was given to you. But now that you've reached the age where you can make decisions for yourself, the Bible says, above all else, guard your heart. Guard what you allow to get into your subconscious. Because that's where you're going to live your life from. Guard what you're going to live. Guard what you allow to get into your subconscious. Because the word says, as a man thinketh in his heart, his subconscious. As a man thinketh in his subconscious, so is he. Maybe I'm not in the right church today. Remember when God told Abraham, look to the right, look to the left. God says to Abraham, as far as your eye can see, I'm going to give it to you. He wasn't talking about Abraham's natural eyes. He was talking about the eye of Abraham's mind. He says, if you can think it, I can do it. Y'all are hearing me today. God says, if you got the audacity to think it's possible, God says, I'll make it happen for you. If you can believe enough in your heart to think it is possible, I'll make it happen. If you believe, I'll make it. As far as your eye can see, I'll do it. Can I show you one more thing and I'll be out of here? I got 16 minutes. Can I show you one more thing? Your conscious mind is the authority in your life. Your conscious mind is the authority. Your subconscious know they have cancer. Watch this. After the doctor tells them they have cancer, their whole life changes. Y'all ain't gonna help me. Before they found out, they were fine. After they found out, they get sick every day. 6 months later, they're dead and gone. What happened? They were fine before they got the knowledge. After they received the knowledge, see, some things come to you with weight. Some things come to you heavy. After they received the knowledge that they had cancer, it didn't stay here. It automatically, boom, dropped there. God, help me here today. It automatically dropped into their subconscious mind. Why? As a man thinketh. Y'all can hear me this morning. As a man thinketh, so is he. Once they got the news they had cancer, they thought, I'm going to die. Because it was in them, death found them. A woman was told by a doctor mistakenly that she was pregnant. She believed it. She wasn't pregnant. But because the doctor said it, she believed it. You know what happened? Her stomach started getting bigger. Her monthly stopped. But she wasn't pregnant. But it had gotten into her subconscious. And her subconscious told her body, God help me. Her subconscious told her body, you pregnant. And her body started to perform what she believed. I'm in the Word of God this morning. Her subconscious started to believe what was dropped into her her body started to believe what was dropped into her subconscious. And it began to behave based on what she believed. Which means, if cancer cannot affect you until you know about it, it means what's really killing you is not the disease. It's the information that you allow to drop into your spirit. God told me to tell you today that I sent this word to heal your dis-ease. I sent this word to heal your dis. D-I-S means away from. Away. Dis means, the prefix D-I-S means away from. E-A-S-E-Ease means comfort. Disease means away from comfort. It means away from being comfortable. Your body is no longer comfortable. So God says, I sent this word to show you how to heal your dis-ease. Most of us in this room, we hear the word of God and it gets here. We live our life from a word that we're holding here. We think we're a strong Christian because we're aware of the word. We think we're a strong Christian because we know the word. We think we're a strong Christian because we can quote the word. We think we're a strong Christian because we've been saved 33 years. We've been living our whole Christian life with the word stuck right here. And that word has never gained any weight. That word has never gotten fat. That word has never gotten heavy enough to drop down in our spirit. You know Don't think your 27 years being saved qualifies you. Don't think your knowledge of being able to quote scripture qualifies you. No, if the word never gains any weight, if you never get it in your heart, it cannot change you. It cannot heal you. It cannot change your situation. There's no way a believer should walk around sick all the time when you have access. When you have access. When you have access to the Word of God. Super saint you are. Super saint you ain't. Because you don't let the word gain any weight. You don't let the word get traction in your heart. And when you got the word in your heart, you don't take no for an answer. Y'all hear me? You don't say, okay, my leg hurt, I'm just going to have to live with this hurt leg. No, you don't take no for an answer. He says, I sent my word. I sent my word to heal your disease. You better grab hold to the word of God. You better grab hold to the word of God. Why are you walking around with your back aching? Why are you walking around with migraines all the time? You better grab hold. Bible says that word have I hidden in, not here, not here. That word have I hidden in my heart, my subconscious. I've hidden it there that I might not sin against you. It is the word that here that causes me to walk upright. Not the word here. It is the word here that causes me to walk upright. Your body. Your body is a slave to your heart. Your body is a slave to your subconscious mind. A few years ago, doctors did an experiment. They called it the placebo effect. Placebo effect. In the experiment, what they did was they took 100 patients who were sick and in need of medication. In those 100 patients, they put a tube and they put the vein, whatever you call it, the IV into them. And all they put in the tube that was dripping what they thought was medicine was sugar water. That's all they did. Sugar water. 100 people who were sick. 40% of them got healed from sugar water that did nothing. They did another experiment, and they took another 100 patients, watch this, and they cut them. Something's going wrong internally. They cut them, opened them up, didn't touch anything. Put it back, put stitches on them, having not touched anything. 45 out of 100 was healed of their disease. Where did the healing come from? How is it that 40 out of 100 people can get healed from sugar water and not get medicine? 45 out of 100 can get healed just by seeing the stitches. And nothing was done internally. Where did the healing come from? It came from the Word of God. As a man thinking, so is he. So when they got up off the table, they thought, I'm healed. so heavy in your head that it dropped down. It became a part of who you are. What battles are you fighting that you can't get out of? What victories are you forfeiting because of the way you were thinking about yourself? What condition of poverty are you living in because of where you came from? What mindset was given to you to make you think you are not as smart as anybody else? I'm glad God gave me a thinking church. Glad God gave me people who are hungry after the word of God, not after some superficial feeling that you can hit a Messiah and roll on the floor and leave here unchanged. God wants to change. God wants you to have a new mindset. God wants this Christian life to be experiential for you, not just all talk and no power. Tired of talking and ain't got no power. Tired of talking deliverance and never seeing deliverance. Tired of talking love and never seeing love. I wish I had some help in here today. Everybody do like this. Everybody do like this. All talk, no power. All talk, no power. Enough of that. Away with that. Let's walk in this power God has given us. Let's pick this thing up and let's